Your Hat Free Library, and I have a question for you. Do you know what month it is? What's that? Did you say November? Well, you're right. It is November, but we like to call it DiNovemeber. And that's because November is a month where we celebrate dinosaurs. And if you'll notice, there's a couple dinosaurs celebrating right here behind me. This one even got himself a library card. What a good idea. If you're in the library, you need to get a library card. And he's got his little party hat on, and so does this one. So these dinosaurs look like they've been having a pretty good time here. Well, we have a story to read all about what happens in DiNovemeber. And it is called What the Dinosaurs Did Last Night, a very messy adventure. It's by Riff and Susan Tuma, and it's published by Little Brown and Company. So let's see what these dinosaurs are getting into. Why is this a messy adventure? Well, it usually starts with a mess that you can't explain. Your parents will think that you did it, and you might try to blame the dog. It looks like somebody was chewing up some of those shoes. But it wasn't the dog. Nope. It was dinosaurs. Look at those dinosaurs. They look like they're ready for some fun, don't they? Let's see what they're going to do next. Dinosaurs are always hungry. That means the kitchen is the place they really like to go. And they'll lick all the lunch meat. They'll chew up the cheesy puffs. And they'll slobber in the salsa. Yuck. Who would want to eat that after they've been there? They're having fun in that refrigerator. If the dinosaurs find your toys, they'll want to play. The next thing you know, they'll have toppled over your block towers, unstuffed your sock monkey, and trashed your checkers. Oh my goodness, they're getting into all the toys. Look at this guy. He's laughing. He's having a good time. Your parents probably don't let you play in the bathroom, but dinosaurs aren't very good at following the rules. There they are in the bathroom sink. Oh, getting some shaving cream all over the place and playing with the toothbrushes. The worst is when they get into your parents' stuff. Nothing is safe with the dinosaurs around. Here they are getting into some electronic stuff, and over here they've got the yarn. I guess somebody likes to knit, but they've got the yarn all messed up and the knitting needles all over. Whatever you do, keep them out of the laundry room. Dinosaurs are dry clean only. Well, they don't know that. They're jumping in the clothes. I don't know if one of them's in the washing machine. He might be. Looks like they spilled the detergent here all over the floor. Oh, what a mess. Dinosaurs get into the most trouble while you're asleep. That scratching sound you might hear from up in the attic. It isn't a three-eyed monster or a bunch of clumsy bats. The dinosaurs are up in the attic trying on your mom's old doll clothes and your dad's old comic books. Oh, they're getting into old toys that were packed away in the attic. And they're playing, of course. Don't get too worried. They aren't all bad. Most people don't know this, but some dinosaurs dabble in drawing or play Picasso with paint. Do you know who Picasso was? Picasso was a very famous artist, and he painted many pictures. And it looks like our dinosaur has his paintbrush, and he's painting a picture too, pretending to be an artist. And unfortunately, they're getting some paint where they shouldn't get paint, right? Yeah, a little messy. Oh, yep. Sometimes those dinosaurs go too far. He's got a can of purple spray paint or pink paint. Look at the mess. Oh no, who's going to clean that up? Pretty soon, you'll probably try to stop them. Everybody does. Maybe you'll tie them up with a jump rope or lock them in a closet. When that doesn't work, you'll keep trying. But don't bother, because dinosaurs can get out of anything. And here they said, somebody set a trap. It said free food, and they put a hot dog there. Totally safe. And they caught the dinosaur, but it says they can get out of anything. And here's one stuck in a big wooden box with chains around it. And look, he's getting out. His friends are helping him, of course. The dinosaurs will cause more and more trouble until they finally make a mess that is so big and so messy. Oh, you won't even believe it. Look at the mess. Look at the mud all over the sofa, on the walls. Oh no, who's going to clean that up? Well, then one day you'll wake up and your house will be clean. There'll be no broken dishes, no spilled milk, no marks on the walls. A few days will pass, and then a few more weeks, and you'll wonder if the dinosaurs will ever come out again. You might even question whether they were ever really alive to begin with, or if you made the whole thing up. I see some dinosaurs there. Do you see some hidden in between the other toys? I do. Yeah, well, don't be fooled, because that's exactly what they want you to think. And it looks like they're getting ready to go somewhere. Whoosh! Off they go in a rocket ship. Do you think they came from outer space? Is that where they came from? And that's where they're going back, I guess. And that's the story of what the dinosaurs did last night. A very messy adventure. And on the back of the book it says, the dinosaurs were here. Looks like they got a stack of crayons there. So that's what the dinosaurs did last night. And we're going to talk a little more about how you might want to try to have a little dinosaur adventure yourself. But we have one more quick book to read, and then we're going to make something. The next book is, of course, about dinosaurs. That's called Dino Pets. Do you think you'd like to have a pet for a dinosaur? I mean, a pet for a dinosaur. A dinosaur for a pet. That's what I meant. This book is written by Lynn Plourde, and it's the illustrations, all these beautiful dinosaur drawings were done by Gideon Kendall. And it has been published by, let's see, who published this book? Dutton Children's Books is the name of the publisher. Okay, well here, before we even get into the story, we see a little boy and a man in what looks like a zoo or an animal shelter, but all the animals are dinosaurs. So, he says, I got a dino for a pet. I got the biggest dino I could get. That's a pretty big dino, isn't it? It didn't fit through the door, so I had to try once more. Well, his head went through the door, and his head came out a window on the second floor, but you can't get the rest of him in there. It's too big. So I got a dino for a pet. This time I got the fastest dino I could get. He's even putting running shoes on. But he ran so fast he got away. It must not be my lucky day. Oh, there he goes with those running shoes, and our little boy's chasing after him. He's too fast. I got a dino for a pet. This time I got the longest dino I could get. Oh my goodness. First we had the biggest, now we have the longest one. Let's see. His head starts here. It goes way around, it kind of goes off the page, curves around, and then we come down to his tail, which goes way, again, off the page and around and down, and finally ends right there. That's a pretty long dino. Well, I kept stepping on its tail, and it made that poor thing wail. Ow! He doesn't like having his tail stepped on, but it's kind of hard to avoid when you're that long, right? Okay, so what's he going to get next? Well, this time I got a dino for a pet. I got the softest dino I could get. Oh, he's all curled up with this nice soft furry dino, but when I tried to comb and brush, it left in a rush. He didn't like having his fur brushed, I guess. He looks kind of goofy, too. I got a dino for a pet. I got the smallest dino I could get. See that? He fits right in his back pocket. I put it into my back pocket, but I guess I should have locked it. Oh, he escaped. He's looking for him, but you can't find him. He's too small. Well, I got a dino for a pet. I got the scariest dino I could get. Oh, who's that? You know what kind of dino that is? I bet you know. T-Rex. Tyrannosaurus Rex. And there's Mom and his brother and sister and Dad sitting around, all relaxed, until when I let it come inside, my whole family ran to hide. I guess I'd run and hide too if a T-Rex came in the house. There they go. I got no dino for a pet. Oh, he's back at the animal shelter because there were no more dinos left. Oh well. Sigh, groan, moan. Oh, he's feeling sad. Moan, groan. But look! My dino pets all came home. There's the really long one. There's the really big one. Let's see who else is there. Oh, there's that scary one. And there's our fast one up on the roof. Who else is there? Oh, the little one is on the porch. And I think that might be the furry one. I think that's all of them. I might have missed one. So they all came home because no one likes to sleep alone. Oh, they were lonely. They wanted to come and sleep with our little friend. Do you think you'd want to sleep with a room full of dinosaurs? I don't think I would, especially that scary one. So that's the end of our story, except on this last page, we see our friend with some toy dinosaurs that look just like the ones in the story. You think they were really toy dinosaurs and he imagined them to be real? Or were they real and then he went out and got some toys that looked like them? I don't know. That's the story of Dino Pets. Okay, would you like to have some dino pets? I'll show you 2 ways you can have dino pets. First of all, you can make your very own dino pets. I have one here, a long dinosaur. I think we call him the Apatosaurus. Does that sound right to any of you dino experts out there? Then we have a dinosaur with some spikes on his back. Ouch, sharp spikes. And we call him, anybody know? Stegosaurus. And we have one more. Guess which one? It's our scary T-Rex, Tyrannosaurus Rex, who's tall and has a lot of sharp teeth. Little short hands, though. So, you can make these very easily, and I'm going to show you how. Let me put Mr. T over there and our other ones. So we'll grab some paper, and I'll show you an easy way to make your own dinosaurs. Start with some paper. Now, if you happen to have some heavier paper like this, that would be good. If you don't, if you have even a cereal box at home, like a thin cardboard that you could either draw them on the inside of the cardboard or do them on paper and then glue them onto cardboard, something that, so they'll stand up, okay? I'll show you how I get mine to stand up too. But first, let's see how we make them. Let's start with our big, long dinosaur. Now, you kind of need a long piece of paper. This paper isn't quite as long as the one I had, but I'll show you what we do. Who knows how to draw an oval shape, which is basically like a long circle, right? An oval, kind of like an egg. So let's make an oval like that. Can you do that? I bet you can. Now, that's going to be our dinosaur's body. So let's give him, where should we do it? Let's do it here. Let's give him a little tail. He should have a longer tail, but my paper's not long enough. So we'll just go out from there and come back in again. Did you see that? We just made a line out and in, and we made a tail. Now let's give him a neck. So we'll start right about here and just go, straight up. And at the top, almost at the top, we're going to do another oval shape. A smaller one, though. Something like this. Okay? Got a big egg and a small egg. And now we're going to do another line back down to the body. There you go. He needs some feet. Just do 2 straight lines here. That's 1 foot. That will be 1 foot. And 2 straight lines there. That'll be there and there. Now let's add some little sort of triangle pointy things for feet. And the same thing here. 1, 2, 3. Something like that. And there's our dinosaur. Again, if you had longer paper, we could make him with a nice long tail, kind of like this guy, and a longer neck. So, depends what you have. But we could pretend he's a baby dinosaur. I'm going to give him a little eye, and I'm going to make him a happy dinosaur. We'll make him smile. Then we get crayons and color him in and fill him in so we have a dinosaur. So that's our Apatosaurus. Now, let's do a Stegosaurus. Do you see anything that looks the same about our Stegosaurus and our Apatosaurus? Well, I will show you as soon as I get a hold of this paper what's the same. We start the same way. We make a nice oval egg shape right in the middle of our paper. Nice big one, like that. Doesn't have to be perfect. Now, his head is another little oval egg shape. And go right down here near the bottom and draw a little oval there. Got it? He needs a tail, right? So at the other end, where the head isn't, that's where the tail goes. We just go draw a line out and back in again. And there's his tail. And if he's going to be a Stegosaurus, he needs those triangles on the back, right? The little plates. So start at one end and just make a triangle. You just have to go up and down. You don't have to do the bottom because the bottom is on his back, right? So up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. See how many we can fit? I think that's probably enough for this Stegosaurus. Oh, he needs some feet. Do the same as we did, but he has very short legs. So we just do 2 short lines there. That'll be 1 foot. And 2 short lines here. That's the second foot. And put some of those little triangle kind of pointy toes on them. 1, 2, 3. Ta-da! He's ready to go. Let's give him an eye so he can see where he's going. And he doesn't know if he's happy or sad, so we're just going to do a straight line. You can make him look any way you want. So there's our Stegosaurus. I think I'm going to give him one more plate on his back over there next to his tail. There you go. He looks kind of like this guy, right? A little different, maybe. Now, our last one is our T-Rex. Now, he doesn't start with an oval shape like our other two. He starts with kind of a big, tall triangle shape. So I'm going to turn my paper this way to make him tall. So let's do kind of a triangle that's like long here and long here. Okay? So instead of having equal sides, they're going to be 2 sides are going to be long and the bottom side's going to be short. Okay, that'll be our turn. Now, we go back to our egg shape for his head. So up here, and T-Rexes have pretty big heads, so we'll give him a nice, big, egg-shaped head. I have to connect it a little better, maybe. Yeah, I should have done that. Sorry. Okay. Oh, let's give him some little hands, because T-Rexes have short hands. And give him some fingers. Claws, I guess I should say, right? And down here, we're going to give him 2 feet. Let's do 1 here and 1 here. And I'll make some pointy feet, toes. There's his feet. Yeah, we kind of need to connect him better, don't we? His kind of head is separated from his body. Oh, well. They can't all be perfect, right? Let's give him an eye. And give him kind of a mean looking eyebrow. And kind of, then we got to do the teeth. Now for the teeth, we're going to do a big mouth. And inside we're going to put lots of triangles to make his teeth. 1, 2, 3, 4 on that side. And 1, 2, 3, 4 on this side. Big sharp triangle teeth. Yeah, the only problem is we didn't connect his head too well, did we? So let's, when you fill him in with crayons, you can fill that in and make it look more like his mouth, okay? So I know what he's missing. Do you see what he's missing? That this one has something very important. He needs his dinosaur tail. There we go. There we go. He's looking a little more like a dinosaur. He could use a little work, but you get the idea. Start with a shape Just make his head down a little lower than I did. I think that would look better. Okay, so now we know. Then you color them in, you cut them out. And to make them stand up is very simple. I just took an extra piece of paper. I had some little scrap paper lying around, and I taped a piece of it on and folded it over, and then we have a little stand. Oh, you notice on the back of this one, I did one in purple and then changed my mind and did them in green, so I just used the back of the paper. Same thing here, just a little piece of paper, just like the paper that the dinosaur is made of. Tape it on here and fold it over, and you have an instant stand for your dinosaur. Whoop, stand them that way so you can see them. All right, so it's very easy, and you can make your own little group of dinosaurs. I'm going to tell you one more thing before we go. Maybe you would like to make some of those little crazy dinosaur scenes, not too messy though, I hope, in your house. Maybe like we did here, where we have dinosaurs climbing on things that they wouldn't normally be climbing on, or whatever you want to do. If you want to create some scenes like that, we have some dinosaurs for you. Now you can make your own, or maybe you have some at home. But if you want to stop by the children's department here at the library, you can pick up a collection of 4 little dinosaurs. Okay, something like these. And when you take them home, again, you can, if you want to create a little scene of your dinosaurs doing something goofy that you wouldn't really think a dinosaur would do. If you want to, this guy doesn't want to stand up for me. Hey, stand up, mister. Nope, he's tired. Anyway, take a picture of whatever you create and send it to us through, I'll show you the site that you send it to. Take a picture, send it to childrens@luzernelibraries.org. Okay? childrens@luzernelibraries.org. Just like that. So, take your dinosaurs, make some kind of a goofy scene. If you already have dinosaurs at home, you can work with what you have. And do a special scene for DiNovemeber and send it in to us. And we can post it on our Facebook page and let everybody see the cool dinosaurs that are in your house for DiNovemeber. Okay? But if you want to stop by here at any time, come to the children's department and ask for your little collection of dinosaurs. We have 4 dinosaurs for everybody that wants them. Okay? Okay. Thanks a lot for listening, and have a happy DiNovemeber.